beforehand, if you're Neo, if you're Carrigan, just taking a look at it, you'd see two games. One in which they beat Espionage to qualify through here in the first place. One against Gun 5 in Dallas Open Quals. So there's not a lot of review to go off. But if you're FaZe, I feel like you're just going to be playing your own game anyway. You're going to be looking too much at what Nemiga are going to throw at you, more about how you're playing these scenarios. A lot of utility fits the belts of ropz and Carrigan. Flamus already up quite close in the apartments, but it's going to be Banana. It's going to be the first point of contact.
Yeah, above ropz, who's just below him. Could be a fray here. ropz tries to go for the jump shot. Got to admire the attempt. Xanta with the dual Berettas to take contact close towards Brick. Flash is great, but Carrigan's shot even better. And Risky Bob in the open, dealt with by Frozen. There is still another player that you have to breach past, but they've already found good space and they can just overwhelm. Leah at the back, doesn't even get a chance. Frozen with 2. As the bomb planted on B.
Yeah, retake effort is going to be very difficult unless FaZe give them the fights. That is a laboured engagement on the dual Berettas.
Like 20 bullets.
Yeah, but that's fine. He's got 30 of them. Already just puts a new clip in, ready to go. Worried about the flank, but that's not happening. ropz has already relocated to Banana. There's not really too much of a say in this one. It kind of just is a job of save your Kevlar, save your util, go next. But that was dominant from FaZe. The contact immediately was actually tempo set by Nemiga. And from there, FaZe reacted. They put a molly on the sandbags. They forced these players into the open, and they were just able to isolate every single one of these kills.
Terrorists win.
Not too much damage being inflicted as a return investment as well from Nemiga. So smooth sailing so far. Obviously 1 round of play, so not a whole lot of sample size to go off.
Flash just didn't hit Carrigan at all.
No, it didn't look like it.
Kind of feels a bit disappointing. I'm not sure whether it was just maybe a missed throw or what, but that felt like it should have blinded the whole gang, because the dualies were set up for that. Then we just have saved dual Berettas. That's the strongest piece of weaponry you've got.
Not great, but it is giving them a chance to bring out the guns ASAP. Range just hoping to get some cash to potentially unleash ropz with the AW.
I wonder if you hear that HE towards top mid, you think, I wonder if there's something in this round.
Oh no.
Well, that time Rain wins out the duel versus Flammers. Costs him a bit of health. They can just walk into B. It's a fun stack. Risky Bob. That's a risky place to stand, I suppose. Could slip and hurt yourself. Maybe the greatest nickname I've seen this year.
It's a fun one. Lear in the smoke. Hoping for chances, not being given any. Once again, just a clean round out of FaZe, and this is what we're going to expect. It's going to be up to Nemiga to be able to kind of disrupt, and I feel like just take initiative. That's what I want to see a lot from the CT side. We saw it in the pistol where they did try to advance things and forward the play. Nice shots from Khan and Xanta. There's no kit, so the defuse is not going to be locked in, but at least it's further damage. Rifles are difficult to try and recover. ropz just about adjust on towards Lear. So nice confidence kills being acquired by Nemiga.
Terrorists win.
You take them, especially when it's only what is over, so it's going to limit the buy somewhat. And nice shots from Xanta. Carrying with a double before he's dealt with. FaZe with the 2-0. Raktan gets thrown over to Carrigan. P9 for Lear. We see the deep smoke. FaZe will be very aware of what this means. And so one of the teams that trademarks its usage.
And Khan with the incendiary behind it. Frozen. Taking a little bit of a tickle. Good control being acquired by Nemiga. I like this a lot. They sent the SMG forward as well. They're fighting in towards balcony. They're contesting a lot on all sides of the map. FaZe have to respect it. They have to wait for this utility to drain before replenishing it with some of their own. Map control now needs to be taken back from FaZe, and this drains the resources.
Leah's got this one incendiary. Oh my god, he almost didn't even get a chance to throw it. That HE was precise. The Khan has to come over to support. Yeah, there's like nothing left. On both sides, in fact, it's going to be quite brawly. Unless they can just enter cleanly into B, which Nemiga are going to gamble stack A.
It should be able to, right? Leah is on 8 HP.
Yeah.
And that is it. I doubt he even gives it a look in, to be honest. Just see the smokes come forward and signal to his team that this is going to be the commitment. If they want to go for this retake, has to start now. Good spam, but yeah, again, no conversion. Bomb just about locked in, and for Nemiga, there's no flanks. Everyone is rotating in from CT.
Yeah, this is a situation where if you find a kill through a spam and a smoke, you catch someone overextending, that's when you go for this, because you do have the kit. They're going to boost. Person's fully aware. It's very deep smoke. It's been thrown, I think, from the back of the site. Risky Bob. We're going to get involved. A lot of damage done, but no kill found. And with that, it's time to leave. They might not even be allowed that. Stuck around for too long. And they're all going to fall save Leah, who's just got the MP9.
Honestly, that's worst case scenario for Nemiga. They hung around a little bit, as you said, just to try and catch one of these players, either over-aggressing or giving them an opportunity to get a kill, which would then invoke the retake a little bit more. Instead, that doesn't happen. But they don't reset themselves. They don't leave. And as a result, all the smokes fade. Frozen and Brokey can combine and just churn up this defense. And this hurts way more for the economy of Nemiga than it does for FaZe. Look at what they're bringing forward into this round. An MP9 that was saved, sure. But a 5.7, a P250, they call a pause. They need 30 seconds to try and breathe. But for FaZe, this has been comfortable. And this is one of those games in which they're just looking to get through it without making too many silly mistakes.
Yeah, I think that's the key thing for FaZe. Nice, clean start to the proceedings. MP9 saved over for Leah. So we'll see a little bit invested around it, but barely anything. Playing for the next. And I wonder if we might see the AWP come out on Khan early on. He's got 2.7k in the bank. With full loss bonus, we'll be able to bring that out if he wishes to.
ropz hasn't killed anyone, he hasn't died. He's just been chilling. As it needs to get involved in the fun. Leah up close, Carrigan. That's a darting effort, bailed out by Frozen.
Yeah, that got a little spooky for a second. Thankfully, Frozen always there to support. And that's your most deadly weapon removed. Although this flash play could get dangerous, Frozen is pushing up in a prime position to get caught by it. Although they wait too long, he's just going to be able to swing. Doesn't matter. Oh, okay, hold up. The pistols are doing work. The flashbang comes over, but Rain holds his spray, finds the double, and he spotted the third player. Support comes over for Carrigan. They just need to fight past this one piece, and then they're in. Carrigan's looking forward, just darting around the pillar. Somehow, this P250 is surviving for far too long. You think this one might be done despite the heroics of the digs. Oh, okay, hold up, there's a chance. Low HP player dealt with. Rain needs to find this kill, but he falls. And out onto ropz. Flashbang over the top. Lamus repositions. How is this one falling apart with a 1 versus 3? A P250 in his hands, and he finds all of them.
They just weren't ready. They were not ready for Flamus to be so close to that smoke. And he just picks the perfect moment. You see that Rain and Carrigan are just juggling the bomb, and he walks through. Feels like there's a number of fights here in which Nemiga should not be picking up, but it's the double on Banana that just initiates it all. The fact that Xanta gets away with nearly murder, but it's Flamus that gets away with robbery. How on earth has Rain not found that kill? And from there, he can grab the AK, scavenge it off the body, and is able to pick and choose his angle against ropz. What a round to lose. And we're talking about mistakes that shouldn't be given over to Nemiga. Well, that's one immediately.
1 versus 3 with a P250. Gives Nemiga a way into this map. And there's that buy with the AWP in play as well. Plenty of cash remains for Card for a future one, courtesy of that win. FaZe poke and prod taking control. Flashbang over. Ooh, Khan cops it. And Frozen doesn't commit.
But Khan saw him. As Frozen went through that smoke, Khan caught a glimpse, which means that these two players are going to be invested on Banana for a little bit longer. Rescue Bob can drop his smoke. Flam is set up in a prime position. Lear going blow for blow with Rain coming off a lot worse. FaZe scale long, 35 seconds left. This A-Rap has to be a resounding success.
The start pit setup should be strong. Lamas with the first, looking for more, but run over by Carrigan, who swings 90 degrees for the turn, gets the follow-up. And after the heroics of the round before, FaZe bouncing back in emphatic fashion. Although Liz does something to say about it, ropz supports. And can't give this a look in.
And here's something different. Here's something that we didn't see from Mouse against Tai Lu until it was too late. Carrigan's already limit tested Nemiga. Showing a presence at Banana, but then resetting and going into a full A exec. Sure, they run the time low, but at the same time, all the smokes are deployed. They scale up short. Carrigan, the first point of entry. But he removes the barriers to it. Insane double kill. It just creates the potential, and whilst the money seems to be in jeopardy for FaZe by winning that round, they put the shoe on the other foot, and now Nemiga, they have an AWP, but that's about it. I feel like Flamus is in such a powerful position to get more done, but instead it's Carrigan. This second adjustment doesn't even let go of the spray.
Yeah, it looks even better from his POV. Beautiful spray transfer from Carrigan. Funnily enough, top of the board for FaZe at the moment. Khan, the one to keep an eye on for Nemiga into this round. Sets up in the apartments. Heavy lean towards A. Khan's hunting for something. He knows that he's the one that needs to get active. Ropz' lurk finds one.
Nearly.
Almost a silent drop.
So techie. He always just finds these little things. Surely this doesn't go wrong again.
Yeah, good luck, Leah.
Flamus already removed, so I guess that potent threat of his P250 is going to be a non-factor in round 6. Lear moves away, but so too FaZe. ropz surely should uncover this stack, which would put FaZe back over towards the B-bomb site, but he hasn't seen anyone just yet. Xander will give him the opportunity. They're going right into Khan.
Yeah, they're going right into Khan, but he misses the first shot. Needed that one. Overwhelmed by ropz out the apartments. Risky Bob almost with the double. But that entire round hinged on Khan getting that first kill and being able to fall back and keep fighting forward. You almost feel like that extra push into the apartments ruined the setup in a way, because they needed that player to give the coverage so ropz couldn't swing.
No, I completely agree. It's the issue you've got, though, if you're Nemiga, is you don't have any intel. You don't know what's going on. So someone needs to make that play to either lock the stack into that position or relocate them over towards B. Because where Lear repositions, they don't have any intel on Banana. But then, if you want to play devil's advocate, Lucy, you could say, well, they've gambled, did it say? So just rely in your setup, have that trust. But that's where the LAN jitters come into effect. That's where you start to feel a little bit uncertain. Are we actually doing the right thing? Should I poke my head round this corner? Well, no. Xanta, you shouldn't. But he does. And that gives FaZe the keys to the B apartments. Well, the A apartments, I should say. 5-1. Back on the guns. Back with the aggression. Xanta hoping, but not finding. Rain and ropz and Rain again. And just like that, the round is basically all but over.
Okay, looks like he's blind on the kill feed, but I think he had his eyes on the prize.
No.
He might not be done. The timing can't. He's actually able to avoid that. Rain doesn't peek around the corner, just goes up onto that little stairway. This round looking to be over before it even gets a chance to start, which is unfortunate for Nemiga. They went for the aggressive play. Punished for it. A triple from Rain. Khan might not even be allowed to save. ropz comes around the corner, so now they know where this final player is, and the bomb immediately on its way to B. And Rain can give him permission to hunt.
Or can't he?
Oh, well, no, he can't.
Oh. Well, Brokey's just taking all the attention away. Seems like Rain has got an idea. The Khan's over at long. Khan's wary about the fact that he could be flanked on, but I mean, the walls are closing in, mate. Like, this is so horrible. If you're an AWPer in this position, you're trying to save your rifle. The gun barrel's been spotted as well. Frozen calls that over, and in fact, just claims his life. No AWP saved. Another gun round being a resounding success. And that was off the back of Nemiga trying to take the initiative, trying to do so in a little bit more aggressive. Rain just tucked. Only flashed slightly. That second adjustment doesn't give Flamus a chance.
It's really cool from FaZe. You can see that they're fully aware of the possibility of the aggression just with Rain's starting position. Like, that's somewhere you are if you are expecting, aggression outside of the apartments. So perfect response. I think maybe seeing the deep smoke mid was the triggering point for Rain to sit back. So now we have a half buy from Nemiga. And at least they got a lot of bodies where they need to be. And again, the Deagles finding kills, but the rifle's spraying back. ropz is low, so he's forced off the line. Rookie needs to be slightly careful.
He's got the bomb. He needs to get out of there.
Oh, Khan with the MP9 slips through low HP. May as well go for the risky play. With ropz with barely any health left. It's the most unlikely rounds when Nemiga, they're finding the success. Does Brokey try and recover this, or do they save?
No, I think they save. Look at ropz. ropz is not moving. Brokey will just hold sightlines to see if Nemiga are going to peek into him, and with the time remaining, potentially, that could be everything. Oh, look at this push. Oh, there's a world in which FaZe could turn it on its head, but not with that dink. Lear all but locks it in. And again, it's this half buy that get Nemiga another round on the board, unless ropz and Brokey are able to do something spectacular. It's not happening. Risky Bob makes sure of it. So another low buy round conversion, and it's FaZe making these mistakes.
So also just hitting some insane shots. I guess we'll see that back on the replay. Oh, yeah, look at that, just pushing through the smoke. You can barely blame FaZe for that. They want to go for a bit more of a pacey round up through short, and as soon as that's heard, Xanta just slips through, hoping to catch a timing, and that's what you got to do in these rounds, right? When you've just got pistols and MP9, that's where you go for those crazy plays, and sometimes it just works out. The double is insane, the fact that he can just hit both of those in quick succession, because if he lifts a single shot, it's all over.
It's true, but shout out to Nemiga, because again, really good utility as well on towards Banana. Does get responded with in kind by FaZe. Frozen even puts an extinguish to that molly. He's playing really close to this smoke. He's hoping that Lear reveals himself. The spam as well, acting as a suppressor, acting as a disruptor for Frozen to remain in the corner, but Lear clears him. Doesn't even see his opponent. Carrigan trades out. Once again, FaZe, they fall back on their A setup.
Khan's here. Looking to redeem himself, but ropz again finding success out the apartments. Khan needs to progress forward. First kill is his, but the trade immediate. Nowhere to fall back to. Risky Bob playing behind default, gets caught by the spam. That's insane. Brokey just fires one off and it catches him, and that ends his round. Santa, a chance perhaps. One kill is his. Smoke and kit available. He's looking to try and get tricky with it. Reposition towards long. Brokey's fully exposed. But covered. ropz had his back. And as soon as he's spotted, it's time to leave.
Nice try, though. I cannot believe Risky Bob gets spammed at default boxes. Obviously, that box in CS2 now a lot more spammable because it's more open. But my goodness me, the fact that he gets wallbanged by the AWP. How many wallbangs are we going to see on Inferno today? And as soon as FaZe lose one, they respond back immediately. They're not giving Nemiga a chance to feel settled in this half. They're not giving them any room to breathe. This was even with the opening kill, but look at how fast the trades are. I think that's the talking point. FaZe, it always feels like you're under threat from every single angle if you're Nemiga.
ropz really coming alive as well. Everyone fragging out for FaZe. Khan continues to go searching. This opening might go his way. Yeah, Rain tries to jiggle it, expecting maybe someone on the angle, but not the AWP. Response from FaZe is a bit of aggression at B, but good counter utility. Well, for a second, ropz is still fighting kills. Leah's low.
That was over an apps. He got the trade out on Rain. But the AWP's still alive. 3 players over at B, and it looks like they want to get aggressive here, Nemiga, but that's to their detriment. Brokey. Oh. It's Nemiga that bite the bullets. And it's now themselves that feel uncomfortable. No way you're expecting ropz into your back lines if you're Khan, and now the bomb can be safely escorted over to A. And Brokey can just hold the line firmly. ropz can come around the corner. They know Lear is this B player. It's hard pressed to grab around unless you're on the pistols if you're Nemiga, it seems.
Yeah, this feels back to regular scheduled programming for FaZe. A bit more of the play style we expect from them as well, with the space being taken. That was with Khan getting the opening kill as well, but ropz catching Flammers as he tries to push through that smoke. Not sure whether the sound cue happened or what, but he just span on a dime. And Brokey, the wide swing, that's just pure confidence.
Yeah. The fact that he just re-swings just...
It's not even a jiggle, it's straight up in the open. It's like, if you miss that, it's over.
They're both in the middle of the map. Okay, look, low buy. It's wild we're in a scenario where Nemiga are getting their best work done on these 5.7s and P250s, but it's the world we're living in. And for Flammers, he catches flack. Has to retreat back a little bit over at short. We'll drop a smoke to aid his map control. We'll still claim the territory and make FaZe burrow a little bit further into Banana.
Yeah, this is what the stack is on B. Could get scary if they try to force the issue. I think it's going to rely on what ropz sees. He starts to progress in towards the apartments. You can see Rain still poking at top mid. Bomb has no plans to commit until they've got a bit more information. ropz continues to search in the apartments. He's finding it all clear. I think with this sort of space, particularly towards top middle as well, knowing that it's the half buy in play, you've had a bit of a biff towards Banana early. Oh, certainly you think maybe A is the play, but Brokey with the bomb heads over for a moment. A swing from Flammers, the only one defending. He's found his kill. ropz doesn't swing out. And I think that kill... Yeah, that's supposed to be. It has to be B. ropz has got an open A bomb site, but they're walking into the stack, and it's the pistol finding success. Brokey is the only one here with the bomb. He can't go back. He's being overwhelmed. The pistols again for Nemiga.
That's just FaZe overcomplicating the matter. They had the bomb so far committed. Up B. Carrigan. As long as they don't peek Nemiga, they'll be fine. And they will get it over the line once more. But this is all as ramifications of FaZe. Just overcomplicating things. Flammer's finding this kill onto Rain. It's the trigger point. Even ropz, when he gets that trade there, he can still call them over, but they don't know because they don't have space on the bomb site. FaZe leave it late. And Nemiga, they take another freebie.
Absurd that that's how their 3 rounds have come through. Can't buy a gun round. Maybe they can. Khan with an opener, a wild spray, gets one. But an immediate trade. Brokey gets a whiff of Xanta, who's now kind of stuck. Does have support from Malia. And the smoke even coming forward, so Brokey, no chance. Although, that's one way to get a kill back, just spamming through the smoke.
Yeah, that's the king of spams right there. Whether it's Cave on Ancient or just a random smoke on Inferno. Rain is ever present, so too is ropz, who catches that risky bomb in his lurk. Now Khan is caught between 2 different angles. Has to be careful about short, when in fact it's Rain that pushes the long smoke and catch off this rotation. Bomb still not yet committed. This time FaZe have got plenty of time to work with.
Well, Rain though, is going to miss Xanta. Caught with the utility in hand. Oh my god! How has Xanta found that kill? Matters not. Brokey's there to close, and it's a 9-3 half for FaZe.
I know he has a couple of rules that never talk about the previous round, never doubt my calls, but I know Carrigan is definitely the great leader, and I'm super happy for him because he was in FaZe before and then he got replaced and he kind of was given another chance to prove his value, and I'm really happy that at this age he can still deliver. And he often, of course, he's sometimes underperforming, but everyone finally understood how much of an impact IGL has in the team.
I think Carrigan's best strength as a game leader is that he's willing to play in a way where gets to have an impact during the early round or early times in the rounds. That creates a space for great players with good understanding of the game to really play their best. So he's willing to give his life for a bigger picture for the team. So that's a trait that not every single player has.
But still, his tactics is very smart. Every nade, every movement is something special, and you can feel it.
I think the biggest challenge that Carrigan has right now is to keep innovating how he's gonna find impact on his T-round strategies, make sure that the team environment is doing well and working well with Neil as well as the new coach.
The first thing coming to my mind is getting used to work with different coach because he has been working with Robin for so long, and Neo is definitely a great guy, maybe not the one who's socializing as much as Robin was.
I think the ability to really stay at the top for so long. I have seen Carrigan winning on CS 1.6 back in the days. He was playing for, I think it was Fnatic at the very end of CS 1.6. He was playing super well, hitting some nice one-taps, and he developed himself in a great game leader in the future. So the ability to be constantly changing and still stay at the top is the one that actually impressed the most.
Makers of their own undoing are FaZe as they lose 3 rounds. Carrigan's trying to hype up the team.
Get the arena going.
Yeah, get the arena going. We're not there yet, mate. You got to get past Nemiga first, but ultimately, a game in which they're entirely in control. Some really nice eco rounds from Nemiga, but they also need gun rounds.
Yeah, like one of their rounds was won by a 1v3 with a P250. Another was won because someone pushed a smoke at a good timing.
Yeah.
And the other one was won because FaZe just ran out of time and walked into the stack.
Pretty much. However, immediate blow for blow. And ropz has been revealed in towards Boiler. Surely they're going to hunt him. No, instead they're going to evade. They're going to try and run up long. ropz tries to strike, doesn't get the best of them, but Brokey steps in. Another 1-for-1 until Frozen announces his arrival at Library, steps in with ropz, and that seals the deal. FaZe up to double digits. I like the idea from the Nemiga. I like the fact they try and just dodge ropz because they want the timing up long, but ultimately it just doesn't end in their favor.
Yeah, really fast rotations. I thought for a second that first shot was going to be the one, but no. Good trade from Khan. And you almost feel like the space is going to be there, but Frozen slips through, makes sure he gets his double. ropz staying alive, staying a nuisance. And FaZe client on double digits. A full eco from Nemiga. So looking pretty full FaZe in this opening best of 1. Brokey's getting a bit aggy. Want to try and farm up some money. Not that he will probably end up really needing the AWP, depending how this game goes. I'm sure he'll get the rounds for it. He's actually being hounded. Doesn't matter. Fighting foes from every angle. Okay, not that angle. And a second kill came through. But ropz is here. He's got it under control. Keep things calm. Keep things calm. Yeah. Fade away. Santa with the Glock left to do it all.
Yeah, Xanta trying to add some FaZe members to the naughty list.
Okay, that was
grabs the D.
that was a good one.
That's why I paused before. That's why I paused before I actually said it, because I was trying not to laugh before I said it.
Yeah, I didn't even. It took a second because it's an obvious one.
I think they know where he is. Oh yeah, they do.
Not up the chimney.
No, Carrigan gives him some coal. FaZe move up to 11. It's scary though how these pistols are actually just doing so much damage though. Like I don't know what it is with Nemiga. They're like just they're playing like yes CS2, whereas like very anti, just kind of the meta. They're only good on ecos and they're not good on gun rounds. This is not normally.
Yeah, I guess it speaks to the individual skill of their aimers, right? Just like the headshots that are coming through with some of these pistols, and also just how sometimes just unconventional moves are what find success. Regardless.
Oh.
Guns are out. Banana. A bit of messy. Frozen wants to fight, blows the smoke over the top. It's Carrigan with the kill. Frozen not slowing down, but flashed. A lot of damage done. He's stuck on the wall and run down by Khan, who doubles up.
That's a lot of damage that have been inflicted. Look, Khan, Xanta are just worse for wear. The MP9s can potentially turn them into mincemeat. Rain comes over. And the sole rifle for FaZe is here on this B bomb site. That's exactly where they're going to commit in. CT's got a good idea of where this is going to end up. Rainer's got a flash to delay. Brokey could drop a smoke. Especially with this utility falling over. Like, surely that's the activation point for FaZe to counter.
That smoke's missed. That's gone way too deep. It's giving Rain a huge angle to fight forward. He's able to find that first kill. Brokey's found a gap behind his smoke, but he's dropped. Rain drops 2. And it comes down to a 1 versus 1. Lamas thinks it's time to go A. Worried about ropz pushing down Banana, which is exactly what he's done. So he's found the pathway through to get a bomb plant at the very least.
ropz hasn't heard this either. So as soon as the bomb goes down, well, he's got to immediately just hightail it towards A. Now finally made aware of it. Flammers tucks in. ropz is just hoping for a gun. He's got a kit. finally will grab an M4. There's time to work with here, but in all this time in trying to reclaim a weapon, where on earth has Flamus got up to?
And this is the thing,
Apparently
it's a really open plant as well. Look at it. It's like towards back default. Oh, Flamus stuck into the right side. This is scary. Doesn't matter. Hits the headshot. And Nemiga win out the first gun round thanks to Khan opening up Banana and Flamus to close.
That was FaZe just getting a little bit too over-aggressive here. They get the first kill, and then that was it, really. Frozen gets stuck and lost in the source twice in this round. On his initial kind of progression in towards Banana, and then the follow-up. Good work by Nemiga. They're not done yet. However, that round was quite expensive for them. FaZe should have money to buy. Little tech issue as the headset comes off, and so Xanta's trying to keep warm.
Surprising Berkey doesn't get a kill when he's playing forward to that smoke, because that's a pretty cheeky little angle he finds for himself.
He got deleted.
Yeah, by the low HP player as well. Rain does his best. He gets a triple off that missed smoke. If that had been a proper coffin smoke, then it probably would have been an even more convincing round for Nemiga.
Oh, you know what? FaZe has not got the best money in the world, actually. ropz can buy, so can Rain, but the others can't. So you're probably going to be seeing... I imagine they invest.
Yeah, one player survived. Stage. You're 11-4 up. First stage, yeah. Surely
you buy, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Like, you can get Carrigan on an MP9. He can even go pistol to get some utility. That's exactly what he does. With all the buys being locked in, that means the game could get back underway as well. Nemiga, a very tall mountain to climb. They have to just take it one step at a time.
Yeah, you take this step. FaZe on an eco. Suddenly you start talking. They've only got one gun round to their name. Nemiga have yet to prove they've got what it takes. Good opening for Leah. That's just the 5-7 removed. Took a healthy cup of damage on his way to it.
It's all about the timing of Frozen's utility. As he's the only player here on B, he needs to make sure that when he drops that smoke, it's going to keep them out for at least 20 seconds. And can't. Did see just for a second before it fully blooms that there was no one home at Coffins. Nemiga are going to reset, and they are going right into where FaZe want them.
ropz is in the power position. Very difficult to disrupt. Got flashbangs. With the double up of the rifles, it would need to be a perfect Molotov to flush Rain out. And then the pre-fire, Brokey's ready to swing and provide distraction as well. Even a rotation, however...
They don't need to go.
Look at B. Yeah. Lyra's got the information. The solo mission. Frozen leaves the site open. And off the back of it, Nemiga have an open runway. The stack will be avoided.
That's really well handled from Nemiga. Because it could be so easy for Lyra on low HP just to leave that situation and say, okay, well, I'll go in first at top brackets. Instead, he uses his life to gather just part of the grander plan. And the fact he finds B completely open, they were right at the point of where they were going to go in to the lion's den. And instead, they just about evade it. A complete open pathway. No one home. At least for FaZe, they get to hold on to these rifles. They get to save something because you can bet your bottom dollar that Nemiga will not be hunting them because their money is more valuable than FaZe's right now.
Yeah, they have a long road ahead of them. That could have got very scary for a moment. Nemiga making the right call. Leah, as you highlight, a perfect play. Another chance for FaZe. Won't be on the eco. So how the opening kill went for them after Leah gets littered with the HE, able to find that one. He's going to keep the Mac 10. Makes sense. You still don't know that these two rifles are in play.
True.
but you assume there's going to be some reasonable weaponry available.
Yeah, you'd assume there's maybe one. This could be a
Double
boost.
stack.
On the boost? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's pretty cool. And the incendiary ticks are going to give even more high alert and pressure for FaZe. Yeah, nice smoke, says Frozen.
Yeah, I feel like this is more useful if they do the big smoke
Yeah, the one that lands kind of on the rooftop.
on the ledge. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Leah. No issues. Brokey will at least get one back, and Rain has found something with that M4. Caught through the smoke though, that's critical. Rain stays alive. And then ropz likely will start to come over, but with Rain falling, Brokey low HP, Nemiga stand the test.
Is he timed out?
Quite possibly. It's not a big deal.
Well,
So?
it kind of is. Because he can't get out of there now, and Rain's rifle's just in front of him.
Yeah. I mean, they'll still have the full buy into the next round, so it's not like super disruptive. But yeah, he's done for. Oh, if he gets, it'd be really sad. Okay.
He's
Okay,
DC. They can't kill
yeah,
him.
he's DC. They can't kill him.
Terrorists win.
2 ropzes enter the battleground of the HUD, but
That's
that should be
terrifying.
fixed momentarily. Imagine having 2 ropzes you had to play against.
I can't believe Leah just gets the drive-by.
You're
That
right,
was
though.
spooky.
This kill.
That's
Oh,
insane.
just
Okay, so
before
before
the
the smoke. Yeah. Unlucky timing for Rain. But a good kill for Flamis. I do believe the A stream has wrapped up their game as well. So this is the last best of 1 before we get into the best of 3s. FaZe just need 2.
Once again, it's just this back and forth of utility. Nemiga have been more than happy just to blow open these smokes, trying to get ahead of all of the utility, trying to kill these players, because Frozen in particular has been really aggressive on his watch. He still is, actually. He's fighting forward quite a lot, and the whole entirety of Nemiga's swing in front of him. Carrigan can't do anything about it. They're in.
Yes, B-side proving to be a bit of an issue for FaZe. Brokey trying to be the hero, but it's Flamis setting them alight with 3 in this round. So you can call that 7. The aggression punished once more down Banana.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they keep doing it. Because Nemiga has shown that they're more than happy to fight it. They've been resilient enough to kind of dodge all the utility. And then when they fight, they fight with numbers. It's not just the occasional player that Frozen has been able to catch down the base of Banana. It has been the whole bloody lot. And yet they're just kind of still forcing these issues. Now, this is not perfect opportunity for Nemiga to hunt. They've got 5 alive. Oh, Flamis might even be on for the ace. If he can find Rain. He's hiding in plain sight. They can't get past Can't.
Denies the ace, which is a moral victory, but at the end of the day, they lose every weapon. Which means, again, we go into a half buy. Great anti-flash play, and Carrigan didn't have much of a choice there. I mean, there was maybe a world where he could have just about got away, but would have been very difficult for him with Flamis on his heels. His call a timeout definitely feels required.
Yeah, ropz wants to buy. He'll drop his funds a little bit lower to afford an MP9. Could be something a bit faster out of FaZe. They just need to just get it over the line. They've done the hard bit. They've put themselves up to 11 to start with. Now it's just the close. Now it's just all about the finish. Nemiga have at least put themselves on the map, and they've left an impression. It wasn't just these low by eco rounds that kind of kept them afloat in that first half. They've been able to piece rounds together on this T side, made themselves look like more of a threat, improving themselves as to how they came through this close qualifier. Brokey might get a backstab here. Xanta needs to be careful, looking the wrong way. Brokey adjusts in time.
ropz overwhelms as well. A massive kill, an AK found, a push through the smoke. It's a dink, not a kill. And ropz was found. If he managed to get away with that AK, you favor FaZe. But now you rely on these pistols. And the two with health are at B. If Nemiga do decide to reset this way, FaZe could have the correct read.
Yeah, Brokey's just pushing the envelope as well over towards long. He's trying to gain just any scraps of information, any clues that can keep Frozen and Rain remaining here, but they feel pretty committed. Leah's got the bomb, 5 HP, and he could be walking into disaster. Khan needs to clear his angles, and he will do with a molly. That will force Frozen into the fight. That's well handled at the first instance, but they are unknown and unaware of Rain.
Doesn't matter. They go to A. Avoiding these remaining pistols. Despite the heroics of Brokey and the push, ropz getting that second kill. Not enough to set FaZe up with the pistols. Nemiga not looking like they'll fall to the same tricks that they brought to the table against FaZe. Remember, this first half, the rounds they got were all the most unlikely. But on the T side, they're looking a lot more comprehensive.
Yeah, they're just playing off FaZe's aggression. Was there another AK there in the bin? Yeah, I think so. Rain's gonna go and grab that. He does retrieve it. Shout out observers for picking that one up. But you're right, it really just feels like FaZe have been just trying to put this game to bed. They've been forcing the issue quite a lot. They've been fighting Banana extensively, and Nemiga are more than happy just to stand their ground. And FaZe haven't been doing anything special over there. They've just been littering the banana floor with flames and then just flashing one player forward. It's never been a multitude. It's never been a collective effort. It's always just been Frozen and Carrigan versus 5 of Nemiga.
Yeah, you feel if you're Frozen that maybe you say, look, listen, Finn, I don't want to go through the smoke again. It's not happy for me. Can we just play the site?
Yeah, my safe space is on the bomb site.
Yeah, they've brought a third player over to B early, so that actually they might still get aggressive, but at least they'll have reinforcements.
That's okay, you've got Rain now. Aggressive molly forward. Khan's going to be forced into the fight, and that's much better out of FaZe. That's containing players in towards the mouth of the bomb site, and Frozen, this time the aggression pays off. Just to spam through the smoke, it's a lot safer than running through all the util.
Yeah, it's not kind of out the gate, just trying to assert their dominance in the first 20 seconds. It's a bit more patient. The set util. FaZe with a 5-on-3 to get to map point. Just these 2 smokes left on the T side as well, which really is going to make hitting any side difficult. And a flashbang on the floor. Carrigan's ready to drop a smoke. You've got this boost set up in place. Spotted out, but doesn't matter. ropz from up on high gets his kill. With that smoke being dropped on B, I feel like this is only going one way.
Yeah, now you just wait. You can recycle your util. You keep Nemiga out. You can find FaZe up to 12. Unless this goes disastrously wrong. Risky Bob and Leah have to aggress through the smoke. Flash behind them to try and set them up. It blinds Risky Bob as he turns from it. Actually just walks straight into it. Rain's there on the collection. FaZe are up to map point.
Yeah, that feels a little bit more like what you expect from FaZe. Clean across the board. Great opening kills from Frozen. Sets one alight and then spams through the smoke. They always had this extra element in play of the boost. And Rain just pushing the smoke at the end with a nice clean double. Keeping everybody alive. Now 4 opportunities to close it out. Nemiga use their final timeout to decide how they deny this from FaZe.
I haven't really seen Khan being unlocked a whole lot on this T side with the AWP. Be interesting to kind of see him go through second middle, go for a peek over at long, and just try and create an opportunity. I don't think Banana is where he's going to find success at all. And we kind of saw from Slight and Wildcard that if you take the AWP through apartments, it can be very restrictive. You kind of just lock your AWP into that position. So for Khan, I'm looking for him to try and make a splash, especially over towards top brackets.
Very deep smokes from FaZe. ropz is looking to get aggressive, has support. You can see him talking into his microphone. I think he's heard Flamus getting up into the apartments. They're ready for this fight to come forward. No flashbang to set up. ropz gets his kill. 20th in the map. Lear has found the entry though, and that's given some space. They're pushing in towards CT spawn. Frozen very aware of this gap. ropz still in the apartments. Everywhere you go, it seems this man is. Frozen locking them out of spawn for a moment. The trade is there. Bomb can join up. Issue is you've still got to get past this extra B player, and you don't know where Karrigan has got to. Maybe Karrigan will come to you. Damage, no kill, but information for FaZe.
Yeah, and Karrigan can just sit back now. He doesn't need to peek, but he's going to anyway.
Ooh.
That'll cost him his life, but it comes at an expensive cost for Khan. 37 HP between these two players to keep Nemiga alive in the 2-on-2.
Yeah, swap the AWP over because Risky Bob was low HP, but now they're both at the same point. And both these CTs retaking from Banana. T's reposition, a double up in towards Ruins. The AK of Khan out in the open. Risky Bob swings through, finds his shot, and it's on to Brokey. Knows where both of them are, but no kit on his back. Time running out. Looking for at least one of these players. He's found the first. There's a kit on the floor, picks it up, sticking the defuse. Khan, is he going to swing? He is. And Brokey, he doesn't fall for it, finds the kill. And that's going to be 13 for FaZe. They take the map.
Yeah, what a clutch by Brokey there. Just keeps fighting, shooting his bullets just to try and invite Risky Bob to go for another peek. And he lives up to his namesake. It's a risky one. They don't need to peek. They can just wait for the audio cue, but instead, it's FaZe to get it over the line. It's touch and go, to be honest. The first half was fantastic. That T-side was exemplary from FaZe.